Under the cola tree, our stories unfold. Drums speak the past in rhythms bold.
Did you know that Lolo, under the Igbo traditional society, was not just a mere label, polite greetings? Rather, it was a formal title of high status, leadership, and deep communal respect held by the women. You are welcome back to Igbo Tradition My Heritage, and today I will be discussing about Lolo, a title in Igbo tradition, and is a title being held by women. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make do to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and don't forget to share my videos. Thank you. Lolo. When Lolo is mentioned, what comes to somebody's mind, especially Igbo people, it's, a wife of a high rank titled man like Ozonanze and Izes. Of course, yes, a wife of such high rank titled men are being conferred the title called Lolo. But during the Igbo pre-colonial era, it was not only wives of high-ranked title holders like Ozo and Nze and Ezes that their wives were conferred such titles. Important to note that Lolo was not a universal pre-colonial Igbo title. Each community had their own titles for women. Like sometime I discussed, the last video I posted was on Eba Odu. Odu was a title being conferred on women by some certain Igbo communities. And today I'm discussing another women title called Lolo, being conferred on Igbo women in some certain Igbo communities like the southern parts of Igbo land, and communities where also Nzen and Ozo institution was highly rated. They conferred such title on women. Like I always say on this program, that Igbo is a decentralized society, and also it's a society that never had a autonomous power centered on a particular person or institution. It was power shared amongst different institutions, leadership shared amongst different institutions, both male and female institutions. It was a dual sex system of governance. Women played their role, men played their role. So in this Lolo title holder, a Lolo title holder, also partook in the governance of the community, especially women and the markets. Governance in the sense that she played the role of an arbitrator when it comes to some certain issues, like I already mentioned, when it issues pertaining to women and markets. Because this Lolo, each Igbo community, like I have already mentioned, has, or should I say had, somebody said to me, you always use past tense, past tense, past tense. And I said, yes, I use past tense because honestly, I cannot vouch for what's happening in our Igbo society now because a whole lot of things went off course when the Europeans came. So that's why I always use was, and sometimes I even get confused whether to use was or is, with hope that is still happening. Lolo was such a honorific title for women, and Igbo community, being a decentralized community, had each community had their own, titles, they had their own status, requirements, and privileges. So Lolo is one of those honorific title for women, and not just any woman, women with high standard morals. Ndị Igbo believed in ezi aha ka ego. Good name is better than riches. So women that had good standard, high standard morals, women that amassed wealth through hard work, women that were successful traders and farmers, and women that had their standing in the council of women institution like Inyomidi, women married into the lineage, and Omada, daughters born into the lineage, another women institution. So from such institutions, such women were conferred that title of Lolo. And it was a title and a privilege to serve the community. So Lolo was a title, like I discussed in my last video, Odu Eba Odu. It was also a title that was being conferred on women by some certain communities. So each Igbo communities had honorable titles, or that they conferred on some certain women that met the community standards. So this is where I will be stopping on this topic on Lolo. To see you in my next video, where I will be discussing another interesting topic on Igbo tradition, my heritage.
Under the cola tree, our stories unfold.